What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Today, we have something very, very exciting, which is checking back in on PokeMMO. It's been quite a while. I've kind of been neglecting PokeMMO. But I wanted to do another stream on this because, yeah, it's been a while and it's a fun game. I'm trying to pull up the live chat. Looks like it's not coming up right away. Just right before we jump in. Let's just take a look here at what's going on. 1 second while I try to get the live chat up. Okay. Good. Okay, there we go. All right, what's up, everybody? Chat is up. Let me just fix it really quick, and we're going to jump into stream today. Cool. Okay, good. Chat is up. Okay, welcome everyone to the stream. Chat's up. I'm going to jump on to PokeMMO, and we are going to start the stream. I'm pretty excited. It has been quite some time, but that's okay. We're gonna check in on how things have been going. I was playing a little bit earlier today before I decided to start stream, and I noticed a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, as well as one cool thing to show you guys that was sent to me. So yeah, should be a bit of fun. I have like 20 minutes left on a gym run, so we're just gonna bang out that and then get into some money making. I think we might do some breeding. I haven't decided yet. We're gonna have to check in on how certain things are going actually with that. That's part of the reason. That's part of the thing I want to talk about, which I guess we can get into during the gym run as well, because I don't know what else I'm going to talk about. So, okay. A couple things I've noticed. First of all, I just saw a video actually recently from Petrowski, which highlighted the Xmas mystery boxes that have like soared in price really faster than anything else ever in the amount of time that it's been available, which is kind of nuts. It did like I don't know, like an 8x or something, or maybe a little less, like a 7x. Yeah, something like that. Since it's been released, which is just crazy. I actually have sold off all of my 2025 Xmas boxes already. At around like 75-ish K, because that's what I didn't see it really going much higher than that. I thought that was like a peak price, and I believe there's higher than that even right now. 94K is just ridiculous. 94K is ridiculous, man. If we look at some of the other ones, we can pull those up too, actually. It's kind of crazy. If I put in a mystery box, yeah. Like, Xmas mystery boxes are really like the only ones that are doing well. I've made a good profit actually on the Halloween mystery boxes at its current price. And then, what the heck? Lunar New Year's are about even. I think they were like slightly under 20K towards the end of the event, as all of them were. All of them were around like 17-ish K towards the tail end of their events. But yeah, 94K for the Xmas mystery boxes is ridiculous, man. I don't know exactly what price increase that is, but I do know it's more in about... Has it been like 6 months since Christmas? I think a little bit less than that even. A bit less than 6 months, I'm pretty sure. And for that much of a price increase in that short amount of time is kind of unheard of. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy that I got to capitalize on that a little bit. I sold off all my Xmas boxes. With hindsight, I sold them a bit early, but still buying them around like 17K and selling them for like 75. I'm not complaining. Like, that is incredible. The only problem for that for me was that was the boxes I had accumulated the least of, and I think that might tie into part of the reason why they did so well, is just that Christmas time out of the 3 events, right, Halloween, Christmas, and Lunar New Year, most people are going to be the busiest during Christmas and not playing the game, which I would assume leads to less Christmas boxes being in the game compared to Halloween and Lunar New Year. I also don't know if there's something about like the rewards in the Christmas boxes being significantly better. I'm not sure. If anyone has more information about that, feel free to let me know. Like if the vanities in the Christmas box are just more desirable or whatever the reason is. But I assume playtime has something to do with it, because that would tie into all of those as well, like all the vanity rarity as well, right? Like if the Halloween vanities are more abundant, again, from the reason that more people were playing during Halloween than in Christmas, like the logic applies to the boxes still, even if you would argue the price increase from the boxes because the rarities you can get are more expensive. I'm saying the reason for that increase in expense has something to do with playtime, not like entirely, but I don't know. I think it's interesting. I wonder if that will hold true for next year as well, although I would expect, like all things in this game, after its like big blowout year where it's like clear that it was the best thing to invest in, next year people will be paying closer attention to it, which will make it worse next year, but still probably pretty good. Still probably, yeah, I don't know. All of those sealed product are quite good in general. It was just cool to point out the Christmas mystery boxes because they were by far the best. Anyway, I just fell off the map like a goober. Why can I see? I feel like it's darker than normal. Is that just me? It's definitely darker than normal. Kind of weird. Anyway. On that note, we're also going to price check some other investments as well while we finish up the gym run. And I don't there's actually some things that I'm very I got wrong, essentially. Like I was very caught off guard by, which we're also going to go over. Well, let's start with the mysterious balls. Dust balls are doing pretty well. Great balls are fine. Ultra balls did well. Pokeballs are kind of the same place they should be. Cherish balls are doing well. Very interesting stuff, guys. Very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff here. But yeah, nothing performed nearly as well as the Christmas boxes. It's really like it's in a league of its own. Which is really, I don't know. I was curious what your guys' thoughts are on that. If anyone has more information or speculation on why they think the Christmas boxes did so much better than the other ones. I think it all kind of ties together. It kind of reminds me of like Bitcoin in a way, where in terms of like cryptocurrency, if you guys like know about cryptocurrency, maybe that's not the greatest analogy, but the idea being that the scarcity of it compared to the alternative investments was greater, which naturally increased the price at first. Potentially there is some just inherent upside of the Christmas boxes, like we were talking about, of the like the loot tables, and I don't know fully about that. Other people can maybe talk more about that. I'm speculating that's probably part of it. And then also the hype, like as the investment starts to do well, more people get on board and like push it up higher, if that makes sense. So it could be at like an arbitrarily high price because people bought in just with the thought of it's going to go higher. You know what I mean? Like they bought in with the idea of selling it later to somebody else at a higher price, which eventually that ideology will run out, right? That'll run out of steam eventually. So that's just like my opinion. I would personally predict the Christmas boxes falling in price at some point in time. I'm not sure exactly when that point in time is. Maybe in the next couple of months, drop back around to like 70-ish K, just because of how arbitrarily high it is. Of course, it will be, again, propped up for its historical strength, right? Like what do they call that? The belief in the Christmas boxes won't fail immediately, but I do think it's way more expensive than it ever reasonably should be. I also realized, wait, I did heal, yeah. Yeah, it's much more expensive than ever reasonably should be. So I think it will be corrected, but the interesting thing to think about is next year, right? Like, what's the price of this year's Christmas boxes when next year's come out? I'm very curious about that as well. And I don't know. I think it will not be 100k. I think it will be less than 100k, but I do think it'll be pretty high. You know what I mean? Because like, whenever a sealed product, so like think mysterious balls or the PvP boxes or goodie bags or whatever, whenever there's like a next year's version and like the old version is now a year old, it gets a price boost. So I'm sure that will continue with the Christmas mysterious boxes, but I'm saying because of how overblown the price is, I would still expect it. Like I'm saying I don't expect the Christmas box to grow much more than it is right now for like the next 6 months. If it does, that's ludicrous. Like that's not the price that it should be. But that's fine. Like, you know, look at GameStop. That's what I think. I think it's like more comparable to some of those like meme stocks and cryptos, if that makes sense, of why it's doing so well. Similar reasoning. What's up, Elise? Eli? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Alright. We got 13 minutes left on Charm, and then we're going to do some more market talk. Are you streaming elsewhere or just YouTube? I also stream on Twitch. I should throw the links in the description. My bad for not... I, like, always forget to do that. They are linked in the channel description if you prefer watching on Twitch. But yeah, YouTube and Twitch both. Both chat show up on screen. So no worries to wherever you are watching. Okay, so that was just my brief little yap about the market. We're going to go more in depth after the charm. I just don't want to waste the charm. I wonder how we're going to do against the Blackthorn City Gym as well. This is notoriously one of the hardest ones, at least for me. Yeah, we're going to go more in depth in about 12 minutes into the market talk before we decide on the best way of grinding money today. I actually am not sure what we're going to do for grinding. I have a couple ideas, but we'll have to see what's best. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to say about the market before we like go in depth into it. Actually, there's some things I'm quite surprised about. And I guess we'll just give an overview over everything before the charm ends, because I'm not going to yap about the gym run. Gym runs are so boring, dude. Everyone has seen these like a million times. Let's just get the next moves locked in, and then I'll move on. Okay. This caught me extremely off guard, and I want to talk about this. Okay. Hidden ability dribblers are 40k. Hidden ability dribblers are 40k. So if you took my advice and bought a bunch during the Lunar New Year, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I was wrong. That dude. Oh my god, that was like my ride or die, bro. Like, I told everyone to buy them. I bought like half a box worth of HA drillers and Excadrills. And I was wrong. Sorry, I was wrong. I don't really know why. We'll get into a couple of the reasons I think might be why. But yeah, my bad, boys. I can also talk about what I think what's going to happen in the future with that. I do think they'll recover in price. I do. But the concerning part is when. Because when Lunar New Year comes around again, they're going to tank in price again. You know? I'm trying to remember how much I paid for them. I feel like I paid like 80k a piece. Like, I feel like they weren't cheap. I'm pretty sure they dropped like 50% in value since Lunar New Year, which is insane. I'm pretty sure. If anyone knows more specifically, I mean, there's VODs I can scrub through. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm pretty sure it was like that. I'm pretty sure you could buy them for around like 80k. And now they're 40. Which is not great. I do think they'll recover though. The reason why I think they're going to recover is very simple. And it's because hidden ability Excadrill is so much better than non-hidden ability Excadrill. So Excadrill is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th most used Pokemon in OU with a winning record. And it runs 65% Mold Breaker. So that's why I think it's going to recover in price. That's the only reason. And also the fact that There's not that many of them in the game. Like, there's obviously more now than there ever has been before, which I think is true every time Lunar New Year rolls around. Yeah, there's only so many hidden ability Excadrills. So 40k is insanely cheap for it. Just being realistic about that. That's insanely cheap. Also, I might have missed out on some news with that. I guess anyone could let me know if they've seen this or if they know that this has happened. I don't think that this is true. I'm just speculating on why the price is so low. Potentially there was some normal alpha catches of Drillbur or Excadrill. I highly doubt it, though. I highly doubt it. But maybe that happened and I missed it. I've been kind of had my eyes off of PokeMMO for a while now. So I could have missed that. I doubt it, though. I really don't think that that happened. We got 8 minutes left on Charm. Let's just run around Steno for a little bit and wrap this up. And then we can go more in depth into the market, which is what I really want to do. I also want to look on some other hidden ability Pokemon that I was speculating on for investments, because I'm pretty sure they've gone just about nowhere in price. Which is fine. It hasn't been too long since Lunar New Year, so like I feel like I maybe should have anticipated this happening a little bit. I don't know. And that being that, like, when the event season ends, a lot of the player base leaves the game. And the markets just die down in general anyway, if that makes sense. So a lot of investments people are hyping up and buying during the event will drop in price following the event, because the hype has just kind of died away. And then they will perform really, really well, like, from that bottom out point, like a month or two after event season, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it's not like crazy that the Drillburs fell so much, but I definitely didn't see that coming. And could have saved myself a ton of money if I just bought Drillburs now instead of back then. But it's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. That's just kind of how event season goes. You win some, you lose some. On the investments, at least. And like I said before, in general, I think we've done pretty well. So, whatever. Let's wrap up this charm real quick, because I just want to look more into the stats of that, really. And inform myself a bit better, especially if I'm going to be talking about it, because I really just glanced at this before starting stream and was taken aback. So figured I'd point it out. We're gonna look at it more closely in a second. Let me just figure out what we should do with the last 6 minutes of charm. What other news is there in PokeMMO? I know the raids got solved, which is cool. Terrakion is 100% guaranteed. Very cool. We talked about this last stream, actually. But I kind of want to pop in with that and see if anything has developed since I last checked on the raids. I'm hoping for news on Meloetta. I'm not sure if there is any. We'll check on that, too, actually. Yeah, well, there's only 5 minutes left, Charm. Let's just wrap up the lesser Charm, and then a lot of things to look through, actually. I accidentally used Lava Plume by accident. It's fine. Okay. Just trying to speculate. I wonder if they solved anything with Meloetta. I mean, I know it's definitely not guaranteed win, but I'm hoping it's at least more consistent than it was after the nerfs. I don't know. Meloetta is cooked, bro. Meloetta is so hard. I'm actually really excited to see. That's the one raid I really want to check on. Cresselia's been solved for a while. Heron's been solved for... Actually, Heron recently got updated as well, actually, for the new dig strategy, which is apparently much better than the old one. And I'm going to have to build. But yeah, Virizian's been done since Bird Up. Shout out Jedge. Jedge Guns. And I want to check in on Cabalion. Cabalion could be improved. At least for the last Cabalion strategy that I did could be improved. I don't know if there's a new one out. Check on that too. We're going to go through all the raids. But yeah, I guess we can start with that. Actually, no, I have a bit of other really cool news as well. More of a showcase, which I'm not going to spoil before we finish Charm. A couple of cool things to talk about today, boys. Also, I want to check. There's so many. I'm just checking in. We're just checking in with PokeMMO. I want to check in on the breeding for profit market as well. I'm curious to see. I'm assuming things are very cheap right now, but I haven't really checked. See if I'm right or wrong. Probably get like 1 or 2 more gyms in, and then we can do that. Can at least get 1 more gym in, maybe not 2. Okay, that was a quick one. That's nice. Moving on to the next. Got like, yeah, 3 minutes exactly, pretty much. Here, yeah, we'll get 1 more, and then we'll just skip the last minute. It's fine. Did pretty well on Charm. Okay. Let's go do the ice gym, I guess. That's fine. Okay. Last gym of the day. And then we can go more in depth into the topics I've brought up. I don't want to talk about them anymore just because I kind of give my uninformed thoughts on what's going on. And now I want to inform myself and talk about it more. I don't want to like keep yapping. So let's just do this last gym. Alright. Set in the snow. As expected. Switch in Ninetales. Wrap this up with Heatran. Call it a day. Move on. Should be easy. And then I'm actually going to fill up my water too. Or we change gears. But that's okay. I'm excited. The real stream's just about to start, boys. That was a little intro. Little intro. For everyone that is here early. Welcome. Welcome. The Abomasnow didn't die, which is disappointing. And the Venusaur is going to be Chlorophyll, which is also disappointing. Incredible. I still lived. That's actually bad. I kind of wanted it to die and get the Typhlosion in, but I guess I kill Abomasnow now at least. Which is fine, I guess. You're dead, right? Yeah. Sure. I guess we can just stay in with Heatran. That's fine, I guess. I don't really see a better play. Okay, perfect. Waste an Ice Shard. Not waste, but I think that's actually like almost ideal scenario. Okay. Cool. Typhlosion wraps this up. I actually have to hurry up here to get this done on Charm. Cutting it close here. Got caused a little bit of problems in this gym, actually. Nothing too bad. We still have over a minute. I'm at 13. Okay, barely. Barely over a minute, actually. Let's wrap this up, please. Typhlosion. Yeah, one last Pokemon after this. Perfect. Yeah, we'll get it done in 60 seconds. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. I'm going to go fill up my water, and then we're going to check in on the raids first, I think, just to see if there's any updates. That'll be quick. And then we'll go into markets, and then we will make some money. 2 seconds, be right back. All right, we're back. And there's actually something really cool I want to show you guys that I kind of forgot about. So right now. Oh, whoops. This is pretty cool, actually. Let me show this. This is actually really cool. Okay. Let me pull it up. Boom. Okay. I was recently just sent this image on Discord from Negative FX, who pulled a secret shiny Charmander, like a little more than a week ago. Or, yeah. Which is sick, by the way. This is so sick, by the way. I just want to say. Super, super cool. I know Negative is going for all of the dragons. All the dragon shinies. So, also having a secret shiny Charizard as well is so sick. Who's, like, not a dragon type, but, you know, it's like a dragon Pokemon. Really cool, man. Congratulations to them. That is super sick. Just wanted to show that off. Very cool. Okay. Besides that, I want to look at the raids. So, I actually have to go back into Discord and do that. Whoops. So let's take a look at if there's been any updates. I want to start with Meloetta, because that is what I'm most interested in. So let's take a look. Meloetta. Is there a pin, chat? Nothing pinned. Yeah. Oh, it's the same one, unless it was updated inside of the document. Okay, let me show this. Sorry. Boom. Oh, I just went back in PokeMMO. Whoops. So this is the last thing that I've seen for Meloetta. If anyone knows of an updated version, let me know. But this is, we looked at this last time, so it looks like nothing has changed, unless there's like a change log or something. Overview. It looks like the same. I'm pretty sure this is the same that I saw last time. Is there a updated date? Wait. Let's take a look. Wait, really? Wait. Okay, yeah, last updated in March. So hold on, wait. So you're telling me that the resets have been forced to the first 3 turns, and after that it's a sure win? Or is it more complicated than that? Is a checklist... If you fail the checklist, it's also like a reset, or what? Theoretically. So this isn't even like a big deal. So sorry, it's just turn 3. Hold on, so you're telling me the only reset on the Meloetta's new strategy is turn 3. That's it. Hold on, this is crazy. If anyone has more information on this, please tell me. On the Meloetta Starfall version 2 strategy, that the only reset is on turn 3. That's ridiculous. That's so sick. Well played. Well played. If that's true. I mean, I do not remember it being this consistent. What? Wow. That's sick. Okay. Wait, my Twitch is normal, right? Yes, good. Close that. That's sick. Let's look at some of the other ones, see if there's been changes. I want to go over... I want to look at Cabalion. See if there is... What's the most recent link in the Cabalion chat? Right here. From Jedge earlier this month, actually. This is different, isn't it? I believe this is different from what I've last seen. Yeah, it's 100%. Oh, no. Maybe it is. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Guys, they're putting in crazy work over there, man. They're putting in crazy work over there at the raid den. Hats off to the raid den. And all the people credited here. Jedge as well, the GOAT. Jedge really is the GOAT, bro, of the 6-star raids. Well played. Okay. Let's look at the changelog. Yeah, this is very new. Sick. This is sick, man. This is so sick. Is there any... Hold on. So is this guaranteed win, or is this, or what are other resets? This might be guaranteed win. This is sick. Hold on. I'm going to read through this real quick. Okay, Flare Blitz, Weather Ball, Jirachi. Set up the sun to weaken the attacks from the ads as well as boost the attacks. Yep. Duranthan soak up all 4 attacks from Kabalion. Okay, Weather Ball, Lucky Chant. Love it. Hold on. Yep. Okay. Trick Room, Earth Power, Switcheroo, and Light Screen. Okay. Nice. So this is super interesting as well. That you don't... This is kind of a rare thing to see. Just pointing out things I noticed. Is, like... Putting a flame orb on the raid boss, not on turn 1. If you're going to do it anyway. It's very interesting to do it turn 3. I'm trying to think of why that might be. I guess to hit damage checks. I guess you just need to just rip through the damage checks first, and then you can. This would be my guess. To like activate like the mechanics when you want them to go off is what I would guess. Okay, Gravity, Earth Power, Focus Blast, and then now we're just ripping Focus Blast with Ampharos plus boost. Makes sense. Now we're under half health. We can Brine, Earth Power, Focus Blast, Brine, Focus Blast. And then Hydro Cannons here. Always Frail Murkrow to always die to Air Slash. And then just Protect. Yeah. That's sick. Hold on, wait, so... Hold on. Main page. That's sick. This is really cool. This is very, very, very cool. You don't even need 31 IV on special attack for the Lucario. Which is psychotic. If you're going to make this Lucario, like, why would... You know what I mean? Make it 30, like... You're going to make it modest 22 with 250... You, like, make it 31, but that's interesting. You need a very good Ampharos, which is fine. Most people that make Amphoroses make them very good. Interesting. Very interesting, man. Shout out. Shout out to Jedgekins and the rest of the people that were credited here. The council. T Fastest, Chaz, Jedgekins, and All Day. CT Fastest names mentioned a lot as well. Also a fantastic raider. Shout out to them. Good work. I know this came from the Chinese community, Meloetta, and then it was translated by... Yeah. Rogue Master, Indian on. Stop DMing me. Very cool. Very cool. Let's take a look at some of the other raids and see if they've changed at all. I'm very curious to know. Very curious to know. Here in Crystal... actually, yeah, we're not going to look at those again. Terrakion... Yeah, so they're all solved. Because Terrakion is the same as it was last, yeah, because it's guaranteed to win. So sick, guys. So sick. Let me just pull up the rest of the links here. Virizion should be the same, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. K. And then crest is the same. We showed that recently, but I pulled it up for the sake of it. Oh, perfect. Crest. Boom. And heat run. Yeah. The dig strat. Wait, this isn't updated. Yeah, this is not the Raiden does not have the most up-to-date version of the heat run strategy. At least not linked in perma raid resources. Let's go to the heat run chat. See if it's in there. I know Mad Cause Bad sent it to me. I can just take a look at that myself. It's in general. That's Terrakion. Yeah, I need to extract. Sick. No, it wasn't Mad Cause Bad, actually. It was Nicotine. Thank you. Okay, we have all the... Let's go back to normal screen and show you guys. Okay. This is heat ran. Take a look if you're interested. This is sick. This is sick. One reset. One reset in between turn 1 and 2. Sick. Cress. Just glorious. I've shown this a million times. Shout out Kadoys and Rogue Master and all the, you know, all the same people, bro. The fastest. Okay, boy. Bird up. Showed that before. Have not shown this off. This is cool. New Kabalion strategy I'm very excited for. And Meloetta. I want to try this. I want to try the new Meloetta run. Because Meloetta is hard, bro. Meloetta is so hard. What do we got on the slow bros over here? Let's take a look. Does it show us? Oh, here we go. HP and defense. Okay. Okay, yeah, good. Relaxed. Same slow bros. Okay, at least the same slow bro. Which is nice. Okay, very interesting, man. Very interesting. You're actually using Cresselia as well, which is cool. A lot of cool stuff. Okay, those are the raids. These are the updated documents. Very cool. Very, very cool. Let's go to PokeMMO Hub now. PokeMMO Hub. Cool. Okay, and I will search up... Yeah, Mysterious. Search balls, yeah. Yeah, not incredible. 70 to 80k. Not incredible, not bad. Not incredible, not bad. They've been stuck at 80k for a long time. Well, not that long. For a month. Okay. Cool. Next. Dust balls have done pretty well. Bottomed around here at 40k. Around Christmas time. Up to around 60. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And yeah, we see a top on March 26th, which makes sense. From what I was saying earlier of like the hype fading after event season. Let's keep checking on these. I'm gonna look on Great Balls. These have been pretty steady actually at around 45. Yeah, let me look at Lucky Reds actually. Let's look at the most recent one. It's been insanely steady at around 30. Okay. And last year's? Okay. What's up, Zeta? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Not incredible. We'd love to see an uptick here, really. Quite soon, frankly, for a lot of these investments. Very interesting. Very interesting. Not a whole lot of movement outside of the Christmas boxes, which is very interesting. Okay. And now we can return to PokeMMO. If I'm not kicked for being AFK. Am I? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. And you speak Spanish? Nice. You know, I got that when you said buenas. I took high school Spanish, but I'm very bad at it. I think I read it better than I speak it 100%, and I haven't practiced in a long time. Anyway, I want to check on some of these Pokemon that I have sitting here in this box that I thought will do well. I still think they will do well, but haven't yet, to my understanding. Yeah, Drillbus here at 40k is just awful. And if we look for ones with good stats, yeah. Sorry, my headphones are kind of hurting my ears, low-key. I think I'll be okay. Interesting, man. Now what if I look for a very good Drillbur? Now what? How much is this? Okay, 250. However, it's not that much different from a Garchomp right now. Yeah. Yikes. Okay, let's take a look at Flaffy. Oh, whoops. I gotta drop these out. Okay. Flappy's at 15. Let's look at Mareep. Okay. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna look at Ampharos's with 31 special attack and modest. 90k. And then if I look for like a good one, how much? Sorry. 350. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. Not time to breed these for profit yet. Not time. We still can. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. We still can and then just not sell them right now. Like, we can just hold on to them. But yeah, it's not time. These are cheap too. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I didn't check on Smeargles. It's probably the same. I doubt hidden ability Smeargles are interesting really at all. Yeah, 10k, yeah. Okay. Alright. A little bit of a market check. Slightly disappointed, but also can be expected for the time of year we're in right now. This is like peak PokeMMO off-season before Shiny Wars starts. Just nothing going on low-key on this game. Interesting. So if we're going to make money... Oh, yeah. I have all these Rotoms to go through. If we're going to make money... How are Rotom prices doing? Let's look at some breeding for profit. Mons. I suspect we might be disappointed, boys. Actually, with breeding for profit. I don't know. That's 40k. That's tragic that that's 40k. Okay, well, what if I do this? 300. I mean, there's nothing actually. We have so many interesting rotoms here, man. I feel like we gotta be able to make something happen. Let's look into this market a little bit more in depth. How much is this? Okay, how much is this? Okay. 31 HP. They're all the same. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. How much? Let's just do this and let's just start going up. 40k for that. 100k for that. 200k. And dittos. Going down. Alright. Not a whole lot to really work with, to be real. How many dittos we got over here? Nothing that interesting. How about modest? 25k for this is not bad. $25k for this is not bad at all. I think I might have to buy some of these. This is kind of a good deal. Okay, let's do a little bit of ditto breeding or rotom breeding then. Sure, why not? Let's find something that we want to work with. Oh, this just needs 31 defense, high key. All right, let's go through. Like, let's kind of go through the most promising things here. We have this timid guy, which is good. Let's put some natured stuff in that left corner. Move these dittos out of the way. They're not that useful. Are these all 1 times? No, these are 2 times over here. 3 times. We have a lot of... Okay, we gotta work through these rotoms. You're natured, you're natured. Is that it? Wait, do you ever want bold? Wait, no. Yeah. Don't you? Hold on. Let's take a look. Yes, you do want bold. So you're natured. Wait, so you're like almost done. Bang. Oh, that was the nice thing about making rotoms, is that you can get lucky on so many different natures. Yeah, I'm remembering now. You're almost done too. Timid. Natured. Calm. Yeah, we have so many of these guys with good nature. Naive is bad. Bold, calm, timid, modest. Is that what we're looking for? Can we go back and look for UU rotoms? Rotom heat. Timid, calm, bold, modest. Yeah. Okay. Timid, calm, bold, modest. Okay. That's what rotom wants. Anything else is not good. Bold. Boom. Calm. Boom. Calm. Boom. Another calm. We actually have a lot of natured rotoms over here. We should start with this. We should start with this. Okay, let's find the closest one to being done, which I think is this one. And let's find something for this rotom. Which might be difficult. But I think we can figure it out. So let's go 28s on these. Yeah. $63k for a Ditto to do it right now, which might be worth it. Might be worth it. Let's check on what a Rotom is. Way too expensive, but if we do 3, and then I do Ditto, so we can do it that way. So let's do it that way. Hold on, actually, it might be cheaper just to buy the one that's ready to go. Yeah, hold on, isn't the one that was ready to go like 60 something? Yeah, no, it's better to do it this way. I think this is good. I think this is good. Yeah, let's just buy this one. Boom, done. Love it. Okay, so that's the first one ready to go. Let's put this team back, man. It's kind of clogging things up here. And then we'll start breeding. We're gonna have the Virizion in the party, why not? Ditto just came here. Wait, was it here? No. Where's my Rotom box? Over here. Okay, so who am I using this with? You? You two? Or was it something else? Good. Good. Okay, those two are done. I want to do this bold one next. Which is very similar, actually, of what I'm looking for. So let's look for a Ditto, first of all. Hey, bro, did you see the shiny? Yeah, dude, we actually just showed it on stream earlier. Sick, man. Negative just got a secret shiny Charmander. He sent me a picture over on Discord. Really cool, man. Congratulations to you. We were saying it's cool because I know you're going for the Dragon Shinies. So also having a secret shiny Charmander as well is so sick. Because it's not a Dragon type, but it's like a Dragon Pokemon. It's pretty cool, man. Congratulations. That's really cool. Actually really cool. I don't have any secret shinies, let alone a starter. Wait, I did this right, didn't I? It's been so long since I've done breeding. Yeah, I did do it right. Good. This would work too for 74k for the bold one, which I do think is worth it. I don't think we're making a Rotom like this for cheaper. Oh, what did I meant to put in Rotom. I don't think we're making a Rotom like that for cheaper. We can take a look. No, we're just not making it for cheaper. Oh, whoops. Actually, okay, hold on, wait. Let's take a look. So I need a Rotom, sorry, for you. So you need 31 defense, and you can drop special attack or speed. Okay. So, like, this would work. And then I would need to give you... Well, not exactly, actually. I feel like we could do better. Maybe if we, like, low-key start from scratch. Actually, one of you guys might match up well. That are unnatured. Wait. No. After 8 Woobat phases, it was an amazing surprise. Yeah, dude. That's sick. That's really cool. That is really cool. You've definitely been grinding, bro. Well played. Well played. Okay. Let me, like, really focus on this, because I know that we can do this for cheap. So, what I'm going to do, actually, is we're going to drop out... No, sorry. We're going to leave all of these, actually. Wait, is this really the cheapest Rotom we can find like this? That's crazy. Okay, go down to 2 times. 60k? Really? Wait, this is nuts. That's kind of unfortunate, actually. It's this expensive. Okay. To finish the Rotom. We're, like, so close, too. Might have to come back for it. I kind of want to make it work. It's hard to believe that that's that expensive. There's, like, not another workaround, though. I need to get one that's 28 HP, 21 SPDEF, and then one of the 31s. That's the cheapest way of doing it for a fair price. And the cheapest one is 50k, which is not a fair price. There's not really another workaround here. We can drop this down to 27. Okay, 29 and 27 we can make work, actually. We can roll these both to 28, probably. Let's buy this. 20k is a fair price. Way better than 50k. Want to do a legendary raid in the next days? I still didn't do Meloetta, Crest, and the Swords of Justice. I need those 5. I could be down for a legendary raid. We were looking at them earlier, and I think my teams aren't really updated. So, if you wanted to like pick one and tell me which one you wanted to do, I could potentially slap a team together. Because I do want to do... Well, hold on. I'll show you. Hold on, wait. You said you haven't done... I want to do Meloetta. If you want to do Meloetta and make the updated Meloetta team, I'm down. Because, according to the document, Meloetta is now very consistent. But with my prior knowledge of Meloetta, I'm doubtful. You know what I mean? So, like, if it really is as consistent as it says, that's very impressive. And I would love to show that off on the channel. Because I think people have been struggling with Meloetta since it was released. Okay, so we have this Rotom to work with. We need to give this 31 defense. That's it, yeah? We just need to give this 31 defense and it's done. Yes, and roll up the Spadef. Incredible. So let's grab a Ditto. With 31 defense. You don't need that, and you don't need that, and you don't need that. And you have to be... Well, you can actually be 27. You have to be at least 28. 28 and 30, perfect for 13k. Let's just add that to the... Actually, unless there's something better. No. 28, 30. Perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for. Literally exactly what I'm looking for. Five. Cool. All right. Which is the easiest? I'm down for any. If you have to make a full team, well, I guess it would be excluding legendaries would be the easiest way of doing it, right? Because you have to make a full team anyway. It's like, just pick one. But yeah, I guess it would depend on your PC box and what mons you already have that line up with the raids, and then you can like pick whichever position in whichever raid you're like most equipped for. And then you'll only have to make like 2 or 3 Pokemon rather than 6. Okay. Yeah, so we have 2 done. So let's just throw these into the breeder, guys. We're already making good progress. Haven't even spent that much money, and like this is going to be big when we sell these. So, actually, we have a bit of battle points. Let's go spend that on... But I would prefer to do Meloetta the most because of what I said. I think it would be the coolest to show on the channel. And also, it's just like the most... to me, at least, I should say. To me, it is very impressive. Again, if Meloetta is as consistent as what I assumed from reading the document, it looks like there's only 1 real reset point after turn 3, which on Meloetta is like, that's crazy if you can do that. Assuming that the reset isn't like, I don't know. I'd have to look more into it. But Meloetta looks very interesting to me, and I would like to run it, is what I'm saying. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, Hoenn. Okay. Let's buy some braces, and then let's keep breeding. Or start breeding. I've only been buying Pokemon right now to breed, but we're gonna be very successful after today. I can already tell. We've set ourselves up very well with our Rotom box. How much of these can I afford? If I buy 10, how much is that? That's way too many. Okay, we'll buy like 3 of each then. That's fine. I don't actually need that. And I'll save the rest of my No. I'm not going to save the rest of my BP. I don't want to do anything with it right now. So, who cares? We'll save 2,700. I'll prepare a team for Melo then. Do I make P1, P2, P3, or P4? Fantastic question. Again, I think that's up to you. All right, well, let's look through. I also don't even know like what my Melo. Let's take a look actually. If we're gonna do Meloetta, let's take a look. So this is the Meloetta team. Let me actually. It's probably easiest to show it like this. Actually, no. I want all of them on screen at the same time. It's in Chinese. Okay, then we'll do it this way. Okay, so these are the 4 teams, right? These are the 4 teams for Meloetta. Each of them has a Slowbro. 2 of them have a Reuniclus. 2 of them have a Crawdont. 2 of them have an Escavalier. You know what I mean? So I would say like It just depends on what you have. It just depends on what you have. Can you share the strat link, please? Yeah, I'll link it in chat. I will link it in chat. So I would say, boom. Sweet. Okay. You should be able to see that link in chat, I believe. I can also link in the description. I don't want to do that right now. It's kind of tedious. It's in chat. Okay. So it does just depend on what you have. I want to look at what I have because I had the old Meloetta version, and I want to see like what's most applicable with that, or like what you know what I mean, like what lines up. So where is my Meloetta team? I think it's all Astray because it's been so long since I did it. Not you. I mean, you're beautiful, but not you either, actually. Where's my Slowbro, bro? Oh, it's right here. Bang. Wait, is this good enough now? Or do I need... Is this good enough now or no? I made a better one anyway if I need to change. No, it's totally fine, bro. Yeah, plus 20 in SPDF, yeah. Or 20 plus in SPDF, yeah. We're fine. 28. Okay. So we have a Slowbro. And this Slowbro is set up to be second slowest. Wait, is this my Slowbro team right here? The old Slowbro? Or the old Meloetta? Is this the team? Or... No, it might be. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what we've got here. So... Yeah, I have a Reuniclus, so I'll be one of the Reuniclus positions. 3 or 4. Looks like I've set up 3 or 4. Let's take a look at my Reuniclus. Okay. Is that good enough? Let's take a look. Yes. Yes. Hold on, let me confirm. I've heard P4 if that's okay. Okay. Sounds good. Looks like I can probably slap together P3, I think. Yes. Trick rooms, yeah. Yeah, okay. If you want to do P4, I'll do P3. We'll find a P1 and 2. And we'll make it happen. I have to make an Escavalier. I have a Haunch Crow. Ooh, I don't know if I have 252 speed on it. That's easy to change, though. I have a perfect Haunch Crow for this, which is complete overkill. But that's fine. Mine's definitely not 252 speed. It's fine. I can also just make a new one if I feel like it. Not a problem. Entei. Special attack in Entei is annoying as fuck, but it's fine. And yeah, these are all easy to make. Super easy. Alright, I'll make P3. So I need to make an Espeon, Entei, Honchkrow, and a Escavalier. And I have the Reuniclus and Slowbro. Sounds good. Sounds good. And then we'll find someone for P1 and P2. Make it happen. Okay. Sounds good. Just hit me up on Discord and let me know, like, how that's going, because I don't know. I mean, we can do another stream probably soon of me breeding for the position. But yeah, just let me know, like, how that's progressing, so everything happens on time. Anyway, that's cool. What were we doing? We were breeding Rotoms. I got distracted. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's start breeding these Rotoms, man. Very exciting. I'm realizing now I've made a mistake. Let's take a look. I'm realizing now I made a mistake. Not a big mistake, but I skipped a step in my mind. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, that's fine. I have to find an intermediary Rotom for this Rotom, because this is keeping nature, so I have to breed this with a different Rotom. And is that the same thing here? No, I'm breeding you guys together for what? Oh, is this for this? Wait, am I breeding you guys for this? Or was I doing something else? I don't know. Whatever. These ones go together, though. I know that much. So, let's start with that. Whoops. Bang. And speed. Bang. Good. Do it. Good. Okay, so we got one in. We have some things lined up. I'm not sure. I think I was breeding it for something different. I actually think it might match that, though. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it does, actually. Because I think I have to just make more rotoms like this, right? Where was that bold one? It was for you, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was for this one. Pretty sure. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Okay. Like I was saying before, these kind of just line up. Ow. Yeah, I'm going to take off my headphones for a second. It's starting to hurt my ears. I don't know what's going on with that, but... yeah. Sorry. Taking off my headphones. Okay. I need more rotoms like this. I need more rotoms like this. With high HP, high SPDF. So let's take a look. I need more. P4 needs a croc with 31 plus speed. What's higher than 31 IV? Good question. Good question. Probably just a little mistake on the part of the document. Just probably just means 31. It for sure just means 31. Unless it has... Oh, it could also mean... If it doesn't have a speed... Well, it's probably adamant. I was going to say, like, maybe you can run Jolly or something with lower speed, but it's probably adamant, I would guess. Okay, let's look for 27s, I guess. Match 3 for rotoms. And there's nothing, man. There's this bold one I can buy, but I don't want to do that. I think that's not a good price. Man, dude, this is tough. This is tough. 26 is... I don't want to go as low as 26. Wow. 25? This is crazy. Okay, rotoms are really expensive right now. That's unfortunate. Okay, this is just gonna be something we slowly go through as usual. And we'll just like keep working on these over time. But I think we're like almost about done with what we can do given the current market conditions. I'm surprised at how expensive some of this stuff is. This needs 31 defense. Can I make that happen? Well, you guys are all natured. I don't want to ruin you. Yeah, we could. We could do that. We can do it like this, actually. Bang, bang. Slap you two together and you go with you. So let's get this aligned. Would obviously love it to be 29 and not 28, but might have to take this. We can do a quick search to see if we can find anything else like that with high HP, like with 29 HP. And then like this, match 2. 17k, match 3. Too expensive. We'd have to start all the way from back here. I don't know if we're gonna do that. Do you shiny hunt? Not really, to be honest. I have occasionally, but not really. I have a timid Volk instead of a modest one. Do you think it matters a lot? I would guess, yeah. I would guess yes. Where's the Volk turn? Turn 2? No, turn 3. Yeah. Yeah, this turn is still one of the most volatile turns of this strategy. So, yeah. Definitely don't want to do that one wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it matters. Is there damage checks? Yeah. You have 1.7% to spare. Yeah, it matters. Oh, this is the also the RNG part. Okay, I see. So there's one reset, but even on a good run, there's a slight chance the boss lives on 0.1%, which is so tragic. That's what that is. Yeah. Okay. All right, back to it. I think we're just gonna do what I said. We're just gonna slap you guys together and put you with you. I think that makes the most sense. Unless these are more valuable unfinished, which is actually could be true. Let's take a look, actually. These might be more valuable unfinished. In which case, we'll just sell them off. Let's check for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check 3 from Rotoms. But show me a good one. Like this one. Oh, it's still 93k. No, it's going to be more expensive if I finish it. And if I throw on any of the good natures, let's check bold. 155. 180 for 20. If I check calm. Yeah, the problem is, like, you need to sell finished products. So we're going to have to finish it. Okay, I'll follow exactly the guide. We use the strat, right? Yeah, for sure. This is the most updated, most consistent version for Meloetta. Yeah, I'll make all the exact mons as well. No worries. Okay, let's put these guys together. Enough yapping. Let's put them together. We already hatched. Yeah, we're doing a lot of yapping here. Let's stay on top of this. It's gonna take forever. Right. $20, $27, $30, $29. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so yeah, it lines. Yeah. And then this would. Yeah. Exactly. And then I need another one of these for this one. But this one goes with this one, goes with this one. Okay. Alright, let's do this real quick. I'll do the breedings today and train them. Maybe later tonight or tomorrow I'm ready. Okay, that's like way earlier than I'm going to be ready. And we also don't have a team together. So like no rush at all. No rush at all. Yeah. But I'll grab the team too. Because I want to try out the new Meloetta. But I don't think I'm going to be ready that quickly. I'll just say that. But I will try not to be holding us up. Special attack. Boom. Good. Also, if we roll nature on this, this is fantastic. If we roll nature on this, it's fantastic. Okay. Throw them together. Fantastic. Next up. Oh, wait. I don't have to go back in. The breeding has been changed for so long, and I still find myself resorting to the old ways. Yeah, you two go together with Spadef. Whoops. That's speed. And Spadef. Look at that. I mean, that's something else. Okay, put those together. Love it. Love it. Next up in the box is... Where did they... Dude, I keep on losing it. This guy. We have to figure something out for you. So, let's... I mean, I already looked at this, and there's, like, nothing. But there could have been something that was just listed. There's a chance. Go 27s. This is a 31. You can go 27s match 3. It's just nothing. And then match 2. Man. Unlucky. Alright, we're not going to find this one right now. That's fine. Put it back. Is there a different one we can look for? Well, this is interesting. This is quite interesting, actually. Hold on, we might be able to put this together with something else. Yeah, these two. No, not these two. I would need, again, an in-between step. Which could be you. No. Yes. No. Man, we have so many, like, promising... Oh, wait, I have this... Oh, I have this Rotom hanging around. Okay. Now we're back in the game. Now we're back in the game. Hold on, I have this Rotom hanging around for the bold guy. Oh, now we're so back. Oh, yeah, we are back. We're so back. Okay, sick. Sick. We can just ditto this guy until it's done. Sick. So sick. Okay, we need special attack or speed. Lasagna the Legend. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate that. It's been a while, boys. It's been a while since we've been on PokeMMO. It was time. It was time to return, you know? It was time. Okay, match 3. Show it to me. Ditto. 9K, baby. Let's go, dude. And then, yeah, as long as we stay above 28, we're good. 30, like, keeping the 30s obviously would be great, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Highly doubt it, at least. If we go 29, 29, check. Yeah, I mean, so we can pay 16K to keep a 30 if we really want. Do I want to do that or not? I don't know. Do I want to do that or not? I mean, this one's already, like, so good. I think I'm just going to do this. Yeah. I feel like I'm just going to do this. Right? Or right or wrong? Or do I want to preserve it? It's 6 more grand, and it might actually help me out in the long run, to be fair. To be fair, it might actually help me out in the long run. Oh, it was only... No. No. No, it's not worth it. I could keep one of them 30 for now. I don't think it matters. It low-key does, though. Alright. Let's keep one of them at 30 for now. That might help us in the breeding process. Okay, so... Whoops, you guys go together. Perfect. Perfect. Let's keep going, boys. Let's keep going. Nice. They just hatched as well, which is very nice. Boom, boom. Should be good. Special attack. And defense. And again, we can always roll nature, which is really one of the best things about doing Rotoms. You can always roll nature. Like, if we roll nature here, it's huge as well. There's so many natures to roll that are good. Alright. That is something I really like about breeding Rotoms. It feels like it's just guaranteed profit. You just have to, like, not overspend your money. If the market's not working with you, you just have to wait. Okay. Let's pull these guys out. See what we can do with these guys. Sweet. Bring these back over. What do we got? Lonely and relaxed. Are you meant to go with anybody? The calm one? You're meant to go here and put on calm. Fine. Lonely. Oh, wait. Are you for you? Yeah. Or for you. Incredible. Beautiful. Wait. Hold on. Does Rotom even run Timid, bro? Like, am I about to put all this money... Like, does Rotom even run Timid? Yes. Let's take a look here. For this. How much is this worth? 300k. 400k if it's better. And if I drop out of timid... Yes. Good. Love it. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We can give it calm. I'm kind of nervous. Yeah, I'll just give it calm. It's fine. Okay. Give this one calm. Give this one timid. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it, boys. Almost have 2 finished products out. We haven't even spent that much money, which is ridiculous. Obviously, like, this is a sunk cost thing where I've already spent a lot of this money to get these Rotoms accumulated. But still, man. Still, it's kind of nuts. Defense. 4 times 31 with a 28 minimum. Calm. Just make it. It's fine. Love it. Next up. Yeah, we're saving so much money on rolling natures. It's kind of ridiculous. But that's how you got to do it, man. You got to, like, allow yourself to get lucky, if that makes sense. Bang. Timid. I mean, that's a beautiful Rotom. I'm also just going to have so many Rotoms for myself. Like, I'm going to keep some of these, obviously. But I will be selling them as well, of course. I might keep one for every nature, honestly. So the first couple of these I might not even sell. I'm going to just keep them. But yeah, we'll sell off. Yeah, we'll keep one of every nature. We'll sell off the worst, you know? Like, I have a bunch of calms here. We'll sell off the worst calm one. So we'll end up with 4 Rotoms. Bold, calm, timid, and modest. And a bunch of money when we're all done with breeding Rotoms, which is good. Can't complain. Can't complain. We had something in the breeder for this Rotom, and I don't really want to forget, and it's about to pop out, so I feel like I kind of want to just wait before I continue, so I don't kind of scramble my brain. Unless there's something else I can do. No, I kind of want to... No, I kind of want to wait. Because we also have this Rotom to work... Well, let's start thinking about this Rotom. Which has defense and special defense. I don't think I have a match for it, yeah. I do not. This one would be. This one would be if I give it special defense. So let's consider that. Wait. Oh, that doesn't work. Yeah, this one would work. Yes. Okay. So if these go together, you need special defense. And then at the end, I would put on a special attack. Okay. Yo, Lasagna. After a long time, man. It has been a while. Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate y'all saying what's up in the chat. Welcome back to stream. It's been a while since we played PokeMMO. But, I don't know. I was just feeling like jumping back on today. So here we are. Here we are. What just came out here? For some reason, I thought you were going here. Yeah, you are going here. Yeah, you are. I need to give you speed. Can I do that? No, I can. No. Okay, let's make a Rotom for this. And then we have some wiggle room too, actually, which is great to work with. Okay, so I need a Rotom with speed, I believe. That's correct? Yes. It could also be a Ditto, but it's going to be a damn expensive Ditto, so I don't think we're going to do that. So I need speed. I need one of those. And I need, like... I think this can be a 26, actually. And this can be 27. And we'll look for 3 matches. Timid Nature. We're making a bunch of different natures for Rotoms. Yeah, there's still nothing. There's still nothing worth buying, which sucks. Damn. Because I know a Ditto's going to be so expensive. I already know that. No, it's the same price. No, it's not, because I need speed. Son of a... Man. So close. Okay. We have to wait. We have to wait for the markets, man. That's how you got to breed these guys. Don't just snap buy the one for 73k when you could buy one for 50k. Right? Like, if this had the right... If this had speed instead of either of these stats, snap buy it. Snap buy it. But that's not what happened. Got our first finished hatch, I believe. I mean, that's beautiful. I mean, come on. You gotta love that. Put this in the top right corner to signify that it's done. That's incredible. You guys need something else, which we're not going to figure out right now. So we can go back to working on this, which would need special defense. So up this. Drop this. Give that 31. Match 3. 30k for a ditto. I believe that this works. Just want to confirm. No, that's speed. But this one would work. I can also buy 30 if I want to. I don't think I do want to. It's barely more expensive. I should buy the 30. It would be trolling if I did not. Just kidding. I need special defense. So I should buy this one. I should buy this one. And then that would go there. Give it speed. And then I also need special attack. That's fine. Okay, buy that. Throw you guys together, and we'll keep moving. Market is so dead. I know, we're trying to take advantage of it, but it comes in both ways, right? Like, you can buy stuff for cheap. Like, I think some of the dittos I've been buying, I've been getting a very good price on. But, also it works out where, like, there's just not enough listings to find deals as well. You know what I mean? Like, you can both find deals for stuff that's very cheap because the market's dead, and then also, like, if you're in niche markets, like Rotom and Ditto, like specific IVs for Ditto. Ditto's, no, actually Ditto's been great. I'm talking about Rotom. Like specific IVs for Rotom, you just can't find them. Just can't find them. Which is slowing us down a little bit, but that's fine. We're just making slow progress and trying to pay fair prices for things and just slowly move through this box. Well, you know, we'll keep coming back to this, you know, over time. So just trying to make as much progress as I can right now. Buy any deals like this. Like, look, we made 2 great Rotoms today, or finished them. These have been in the process for a while. We made a Calm 4x31 with a 29 HP. And we made a Timid one 3x31 with 228s. Like, these are incredible Rotoms. These are very, very good. And we'll keep making more. So we have Calm and Timid. I'd like to make a Bold and a Modest one for myself. And then any duplicates will sell of those natures. But I'm going to have one of each 4 of those natures for myself, which is nice. I always like to do that when I'm breeding. Just in case, you know, you ever need a Timid, like I have one. You know what I mean? And because I don't need catch that desperately at this moment in time. Okay, anyway. Yeah. We've been looking at this for a while. We just can't find it. I don't think I really looked for a Ditto, to be fair. Actually, I don't think I did. I don't think I looked for a Ditto for this. No, I did, didn't I? It was like 73k. Yeah, I'll just keep checking. There might be a new listing soon. Dittos are getting listed. You need 31 speed. 31, 31, 27, 27. Match 4. No. Yeah, it's 73k. 73k. It's just not what I'm going to pay. What else can we do? Can we do anything else with these Rotoms? Is there any more progress we can make on the Rotoms? Yes, there is, actually. This one. This Calm one. We can do something here, can't we? No, running into the same problem where I don't have Spadef. Spadef and speed. Okay, defense and speed. We can do something with this one. Yeah. Just slap that on it and keep pushing. Slap this on it. Yep. Okay. Is this the one that I want to do, or is there a better option? No. This is good. Okay. I have like 2.5 to 3 mil stuffs in listings, and they're not selling even as I underlist them. Yeah, bro, it's brutal. It's brutal, man. It's brutal. This is the PokeMMO off-season experience, man. We are in like the peak off-season right now before Shiny War starts. Market is going to be struggling. But again, like, you can find ways of taking advantage of it, you know? You just got to, sorry, I just want to make sure this is correct. Calm. Putting on a 31. We need spit F. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So the way to take advantage of the market in situations like this is to not need it, if that makes sense. Like, if what you're doing, like, if you need to sell these listings because you need your money back, that's when the market screws you. If you can, like, not need to use the market and like just look for deals, like I said before, because like the market is dead, it also means there's not that many buyers, so good deals will get listed, just as you're saying, of you having to underlist things. Like, you're putting good deals up on the market, so if you are creative and flexible, you can definitely find like good value Pokemon, whether it be for usually for breeding, as a deal. The problem is completing the breed, right? Getting the finished product Pokemon, because it's just so difficult to find good listings. Does that make sense? It's difficult to find a lot of good listings, but it's easy to find like a handful of very good listings, if that makes sense. So it's hard to finish the breed, but kind of doing what I'm doing of just like working through breeds that you have planned for the long term is a good idea. Like having like a Rotom box or whatever. This is the time the rich get richer and the poor are fucked up. Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Kind of, yeah. Unless you want to do gym runs every single day, which nobody does. So, kind of, yeah. It's just part of it. It's just part of it, man. That's part of the reason I took a big step back, because I enjoy breeding for profit a lot. And right now it's harder to breed for profit in mass, but it's not harder to like breed for. Does that make sense? Like, that's the distinction. So it's not like breeding for profit's dead. It's very much so alive, as I'm demonstrating. You just have to be very picky, right? You have to be very picky, and you can't make everything happen. Okay, pulled Jolly, which is not a desirable nature, and you're ready to go with something. Was it you? Changing Jolly to timid? Yes, it was you. And then you need special attack. Good. Let's throw these back in. There's so much competitives in the Rotom market too. Is that true? I haven't really looked at it too much. It looked not that bad to me. But again, I don't care as much because this is like a long-term play, if that makes sense. Like, I know I'm breeding the Rotoms for a good price, and I know I'm making good Rotoms. So even if it's not good to sell them right now, I sell them later, you know? So I don't care as much how the Rotom market is right now. Yep, this looks good. Just need special attack and we're done. Let's take a look. Is that true? If I look, let's look for the classic Rotom play, which is 31, 31, and then good defenses. This is a good way to check on Rotoms. Let's just check for the price overall, 200k, and then let's check for desirable natures. Let's start with modest, 350. Hold on, wait. Yes, 350, and as you add another 31, it goes up 50k. 231s goes up more. 5 times 31 is a huge jump in price. Okay, timid, 300, 400, 550, 620, similar idea. Calm, and bold. This one's very cheap. This one's very cheap. But it's also not the greatest. Like 22, 23. It's not nearly as good as 28, 28, right? 25, 26 is good. And then 500k, yeah. I think it's relatively healthy. Everyone can't hold much, yeah. I don't think the Rotoms are that bad. Modest is clearly the most expensive. But the other natures aren't bad, you know? And that's what I've been doing. I have not been, like, intentionally putting on natures. I've just been rolling them, and then when I roll a good one, I keep it, right? Like, I have a bunch of Calm here, Bold. I actually haven't rolled a modest one yet, which kind of sucks because that's the biggest payday. But we're still doing good. Just rolling natures, something I always recommend as well when breeding for profit. Just mass breed, and then when you spike a nature, that's how you get your nature, rather than buying it off the GTL for like a big price hike. It's really the best way to do it, and then you can just sell off the excess. Like if you're like breeding specifically to pull nature, you just sell off the excess at the end, break around even, and you get a nature for free essentially. Okay. Calm, good, and you are ready to go with another 4 times. Can I throw together a 4 times? No. So I can start working on that. Oh, I have one. No, this is calm. We can start working on 4 times with high HP. Looks like that's a lot of what we have going on here. Specifically, I need special defense. So we're going to look for 31 special defense, high HP, and we can start building through that as well. So let's take a look at what we've got. 31 SPDEF and 28 HP. I can even throw in some of these as well, actually. Doesn't matter. One I put on SPDEF. We have a 30 here, a couple 30s here. Probably going to buy some of these. Just kidding, actually. There's a little bit of a price hike. Do I want to spend another 4 grand for a 30 over a 28? I think no. Actually, I think no. Okay. So that's great. Now we can go to Dittos. And these are super cheap, and we'll just start breeding these up together. Perfect. So, yeah, 29 is perfect, yeah. So, defense makes sense. I just buy the cheapest ones now. Actually, we get 30s for the same price, so I'm just going to buy these. And their special defense. Perfect. Perfect. Actually fucking perfect. Buy both of those, slap those together, and we'll start breeding up our next 4 times 31 Rotom. Keep going. Keep going here, man. Just making progress. Making progress. That's the plan, boys. Special defense. Special attack. Bang, bang. Love it. Also, again, always possible of pulling nature. Really hoping for modest at this point, because I haven't pulled it yet. But again, anything is a price hike. Pull any nature is good. Defense. And SPDEF. And I need to buy more. Braces. Good. Love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Let's buy a couple more braces here. Let's buy like 5 of those. Get like 2 of those. Get like 2 of those. Get like 2 of those. It's good for now. Alright, let's see what hatched. And keep going. Really have not spent that much money on the Rotoms already. Which is good. And this just came out and is almost done as well. Yeah, so this is ready to go when I have another 4 times, which we're working on right now. Same with you. You guys are ready to go on the 4 times. Which we are in the process of making. Which is very good. Very, very good. High HP, 4 times. Perfect. Are you guys also wanting... Yeah, you guys also want it to be 4 times 31s. Okay, so we have to make a bunch of high HP 4 times 31s. Which is fine. So I should keep doing it, really. I should just keep going, actually. We should just make more. We'll put them all together. So let's buy some more Rotoms here and keep going. 21k is like, I don't want to pay that much. 21k, I don't want to pay that much. I don't want to pay that much, man. I really don't. I really don't. Can we go cheaper? 26? Yeah, but it's not worth it. Alright, fine. We'll buy this one too. Do this one too. Go to Ditto. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Got fleeced like 5k on it. It's fine. Yeah, wait. Sorry. What are we looking for here? Anything? 5k is cheap. Yeah, boost this up to 29. 30 for 5.9. But that's the same. This gives it special defense. I should give it special attack, no? I think I should give it special attack. So let's do that. Boom. Okay, cool. Two more. Two more for the breeder. Halfway done there, yeah. No, we're grinding through. We're grinding through a Rotom box. I think this is a great thing to do. I always like have a couple of breeding boxes of Pokemon that I like repetitively breed for profit. And Rotom is just good, man. Again, like you have to be smart and you have to like, it's kind of like a puzzle. Like breeding is kind of like a puzzle in a way of dealing with the market. Which I enjoy, but like you can't go wrong with Rotom. Do you know what I mean? Because the demand is so high and because it's a generalist Pokemon, you just can't go wrong with it. Again, as long as you're not overpaying. Like it's important to understand how much IVs in nature are worth on a Rotom. And if you cannot have an understanding of that, like you just can make money. It's like you will be able to make money. We've been doing Blastoise a bit too. We kind of wrapped up most of what I had going with Blastoise, so I think we're like good on that. I don't think we need to make another one. I'll come back to this another day. I think we'll focus on Rotom for now. It's also good not to like confuse yourself, especially if you're breeding a lot in one egg group. Like I'm doing a lot of Rotom breeds. It kind of just like adds different shit to like also then do Blastoise because they're very different and they're both kind of complicated because Rotom's genderless and because Blastoise has an egg move and is a starter. It's just kind of a lot to juggle. So I think we'll come back to Blastoise later. I'm not going to do it right now. And we're almost out of resources for Blastoise breeding anyway. So yeah, just hang on to those for later, a rainy day. Okay, love it. They just hatched. They should fit together as well. So that works. Boom, boom. And box 4 should be. Yep, 29-30. Love it. And you guys just go together. You know what, actually? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put these guys together because they're both Spadef and because you guys both need Spadef. So these can just be the Spadef Rotoms and we can throw these together with something else, actually. So keeping that in mind, let's see how much the Dittos are for this. I think we'll be able to get a good price on these. Let's take a look. I think we can go cheaper as well on the HP. And yeah, match 3. Oh wait, also you guys didn't pull nature, did you? No. 45k. It's not terrible, you know. Why do I feel like I have to buy this? It's 2 minutes old. Oh wait, no, sorry, lowest price. No, I do not have to buy that. Okay, good. 29 here. I think this is just the one, bro. For special attack and Spadef. So we already actually have one like that. So I have to be careful of not buying 2. So funnily enough, actually, Spadef ended up being cheap to just buy off the Dittos, which is fine. So I need something else for you, which could be could actually be this 26 here, but I don't know if I want to take that risk. Yeah, 27 is a bit safer and does make sense. Although I kind of want to get speed. Nah, it's fine. Let's buy this one. Sweet. So you go with you and you go with you. Throw these guys back into the breeder and keep going. Breeder, shiny animation on gives me chills every time. Oh, the hatching animation. Yeah, people do say that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just like didn't feel like turning it off, I guess. I know a lot of people do, but Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just didn't feel like turning it off. 75% chance not to roll 27 is pretty good. We'll take it. Spadef. And that's it, right? No, sorry, defense as well. Again, hoping we pull nature every time. Let's put these together. I guess I could. I don't know. I think because I do a lot of breeding as well, I enjoy having it on because it like tells me when I've hatched. You know what I mean? So I don't like just sit there wasting time, not realizing my eggs have hatched. I just kind of like it. I just skip through it every time because I know it's not a shiny, but yeah. I should say I know it's probably not a shiny. Sweet. All right, cool. We've made 2 more. It's really not that expensive as well, as you can see me doing, of getting these Rotoms up to like 4 times 31 high HP. It's not that expensive, so being able to slap a nature on them as well at the end, like you just make money. Like breeding Rotoms, if you know what you're doing, you just make money. You just do. So I'm feeling good about this. Actually, I'm feeling quite good about this. It's just on some of these actually that it's harder. Like 2 times high Vs are hard to keep with breeding Rotoms. But you just go through slowly, right? You just go through slowly and wait for the market to give you what you're looking for, and then you can make it happen. Okay, another hatch. Good, sweet. What is this going with? Oh, this is just another 2 times as well. So we can grab another Ditto for you. Your defense and special attack. Let's find another Ditto. This can also be 27 HP. And like that. 26k, that would do. That'll do it. That'll do it. Cheapest, and it's a 29. We're gonna grab that and keep moving. Keep it moving, boys. Keep it moving. And to you, right? No, it's not you. Where are you? You? Yeah. Good. Sweet. I think we're like almost about there of being ready to finish up a couple more Rotoms as well. We've also drained the supply a bit because the market is kind of dead right now. We drained the supply a bit, so we also should probably stop soon because we're probably gonna not continue to get good deals pretty soon because we bought all of them already. And unfortunately for me, I've been buying the same stuff. I do this kind of often, which is a mistake of prioritizing like high HP, for instance. It's very good if you're gonna do like 4 times 31 with 1 high stat. It's good to like mix it up so you're just buying across the market. If I'm just only buying high HP Rotoms, like eventually like the supply runs out, and there might be high defense or high Spadef Rotoms, but I'm not in the market for that, so I don't get to buy those deals. So yeah, I don't know, something to keep in mind. That's the most common thing to do. I think the most common one of all is run high HP. But yeah, running high Spadef or high defense is also a good idea. And you'll be able to find deals doing that. But yeah, it's best to mix it up and do like all at the same time. Especially if you know you're going 4 times 31. Because it doesn't matter anyway. You know what I mean? Anyway. How are we doing over here? Yeah, you guys are both waiting on a 4 times. Let's put you next to each other. And you're waiting on speed, which I guess I could check again, but I don't think we're gonna see. I don't think we're gonna see a Ditto like this. We can take a look. There's more Dittos out of the market all the time. Go 27, 27. Match 4. No, same thing. Same thing it's been for the past like 15 minutes. Maybe even longer than that. Okay, you're also waiting on a 4 times. You guys are down over here. We're gonna organize this a little bit better. You are waiting on a 4 times, but you're not ready for it yet. But you guys can go together, you two. We have a 28 here. Use the 28. Boom, boom. Perfect. And we get a hatch. What do we got? Sassy is not what we're looking for, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. Put you guys up here with the 3 times. You guys can go together and make it 4 times. Love it. Okay, so let's put this one together and keep waiting. We're actually really working through the Rotom box quite well. We have not been spending too much money either. We've been doing a very good job, actually, of working through this box. We've made a ton of progress, actually, today doing that. So that's very exciting. Everstone and special attack. Oh, I ran out of special attack bracers. Whoopsies. Let's buy more. I'm actually really excited to see when we finish up breeding all these Rotoms. I think we're going to do quite well. Okay, let's just throw this guy together and then we'll go check on the hatch. This is you two, and you need special attack. Yep, 3 times 31, high HP, calm. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, next up. It's just going so smoothly, bro. Like, I'm actually so happy about this. I'm telling you guys, like, even like when the market is like quote unquote dead in a state like this, there's so much action. There's actually, it's almost okay, let me put it this way. It's harder to mass breed and make like I think it's harder to make as much money when like the market's like hot, but it's easier to make a better return on your money, if that makes sense. Because like it's harder to mass breed, but it's easier to find very good deals and make something happen with it. What's up, Mad Cause Bad? Welcome back to the stream. We are so back indeed, bro. It's been a hot minute since we played PokeMMO, and I've been itching to play again, so here we are. Welcome back, everyone. Very glad to see the positive reception. Appreciate y'all. Okay. Right. So those go together. Have I... No, I think something's in the breeder right now, right? Another bold one and another calm one. I think something else is in the breeder. I kind of want to wait to see what pops out because I'm actually missing a speed. Right? I'm missing a speed. Which sucks. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, good. These just hatched. Okay, good. Have speed? Question mark? No. Ooh. That's a little awkward. Okay. Looks like we have to make a couple more for 31 speed. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what we can find on the market. I think it's bought out, though. By now. I don't think there's anything left. But we can see. We can also go down to 26, actually. Yeah. This is fine. We can roll these up. We'll buy some 27s. We can roll up to 27 to a 28 easily for 21k. We'll take it. Okay, we'll take it. Okay. Now we need to buy dittos for you. More dittos. We need to make sure that we put on speed as well. Okay, okay, hold on. Let's go up to 29. 30 for 5.9. It doesn't matter, though. 29 is fine to roll as well. We can just give it defense, I guess, but I would like to put on speed. I think that's going to be more expensive for one time. Okay, that's fine. Let's put on defense for now. And should I put on special attack? Yes. Let's put on special attack, and I guess we'll put on defense on one of them. Fine. Cool. All right, let's throw these guys together, and we'll see the next Rotom that pops out. Hopefully that is more promising. I'm like starting to forget what I'm breeding. It's just getting to that point in time, you know? It always happens if you breed enough. Just like you just start forgetting what you put in. Because we've done so much today already. But I think we've been doing a good job, man. I think we've been doing a good job. It starts to hurt your brain. I think I've heard other people agree with me on this. It genuinely does. Like, my brain starts to feel, like, weird. It's like a head rush, almost. from breeding too much. That does happen. Oh, this is calm. Oh, it doesn't matter, though, because it's 1 times 31. I'm just going to give it up. I'm just going to give up calm, I think. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Yeah, can't keep it. Not worth to keep it. We're going to give up calm. Hopefully we roll something better. Okay. Love to roll modest. Haven't rolled modest yet. It's due, right, boys? It's due. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are both high. Yeah, we need to make a bunch of high HP Rotoms. So we're doing exactly what we should be right now. Exactly what we should be doing. And I'm hoping this next Rotom that's about to hatch has 31 speed on it. Please. Please have 31 speed. Yes! And it's calm. Okay. Pretty sure that's a pull. I don't think I put calm on this. Pretty sure that's a pull. Might not be. Pretty sure it is, though. Okay. So we have so many calm Rotoms, dude. I feel like the market is not ready for all of these calm Rotoms. It's fine. It's fine. We'll sell them off slowly. Calm is one of the desirable natures for Rotom, so it's fine. But I feel like we have way more calm than anything else. Okay. I mean, we'll take a pull, right? We'll take a pull. I'm not going to turn that down. I'm pretty sure that was a pull. We need to keep going, don't we? I think we need to keep going. 100% we need to keep going, man. We have, yeah, we need to keep going. Okay, let's buy more Rotoms from scratch and keep building them up to 4 times 31. High HP, say 26 minimum. Keep going. 18k. Man, they're really starting to get expensive for even a 26. But these have speed. You know what? These have speed. We'll take them. These have speed. We'll take them. And the Rotom market is bought out. High HP Rotom market is bought out. So I am now done because I can't do it more. I'm not paying 40k for this. It's bought out. Okay. Let's find some matches for these guys and Dittos. Let's find some matches for these guys. Whoops. 29, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. 2 times match. Check. Yep, 5k for Spadef. Or defense. 30ks. Let's pick up the 30ks. Because we're playing with 26s. We want to roll those up early. It's easier. Just less expensive. Put on defense, I guess. This is slightly cheaper. Fuck it, right? Okay. Sweet. Throw these guys in, see what hatches, and hopefully we can make a bunch of breeds very soon, I think. I think we will be able to throw a bunch together very soon. Defense and speed. Looks good. Again, always hoping for Modest on any of these would be incredible. Any of these pulling Modest is great. Boom, boom. Speed and Spadef. I ran out of Spadef. I need to go buy more Spadef and defense. And HP, I think, actually. No, I don't. I don't need to buy HP. Defense and Spadef. 6 of each. I'll buy 2 more of those and 4 more of those too. Okay, cool. Yeah, spent around $1 million or so. No, this is less than that. It was less than $1 million. I don't know how much we spent. It was like 600k. Spent like 600k. Spadef. 2 times 31. Yeah, high HP, yeah. Love it. Okay. Alright, boys, let's see some hatches. We got 4 things in the breeder. 2 of them are about to hatch. And a lot of stuff waiting for hatches to breed themselves. So I think we're about to be able to just do a bunch of these at the same time. Because we have all of these guys waiting for their counterpart. And then these guys waiting for these guys. Right? And then we've done like 6 Rotoms. If we do all of that, we'll do like 6 Rotoms completed. Lonely Gentle, both garbage. That's fine for the meat grinder. Oh wait, these are 2 times 31. Oh, these are for Dittos. Yeah, these are for Dittos. Let's buy some Dittos and keep going, keep chugging. Whoops, Ditto. Lowest. High HP. as usual. Yeah. And what do you guys have? Okay. We aren't here for 26. Does that work? Yeah. Yep. Buy it. It's been up for 9 days. Is kind of wild. It's been up for 9 days. We are really chugging through the market here, buying a lot of stuff, but it's still at a fair price. It's starting to get there, though. You know what I mean? It's starting to get there. Like, now it's starting to be... Now it's 30k. Brought it up from, like, 25 to 30k. It's starting to be less worth it, to be fair. I don't know. We'll see how far we can get. We'll see how far we can get before the market, like, really just says, like... Makes it not worth it anymore. So start with you, and... Who? You? Or is that wrong? Yeah, that's wrong. Good. Spadef. Defense. And pull nature for me. Like, just do it for me. That would be incredible. That would be incredible. Or roll a 30 on speed. That would also be good. That would also be nice. Roll a 30 on speed. Why not? Okay. Next. Next is you and you. Defense. Special attack. Looks good. Looks good. Oh, that one's missing speed as well, though. I keep on accidentally making them without speed. I'm just realizing, which is a mistake. Because that's the only thing I need. I keep on forgetting to do that. Okay. We have this. No, sorry. Whoops. Okay, well, I think we just made some, though, that have speed. We'll see. Wait a couple minutes, and then we'll continue. In the meantime, what should we do? Oh, okay. These are hatching. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, we have speed here. Yeah, love it. Okay, so let's make sure that we put speed onto this one. Or, sorry, not speed. Just, yeah, never mind. Whatever. Just make sure we breed this one. To keep things moving. Okay. 31, 31. Actually, you can have this too. 26 is fine. Match 3 on a Ditto. 24k. Yeah, we have 26. Yeah. 27. Should I buy this? It's slightly risky. If I low roll, it would be sad. If I low roll, it would be sad, but I think, yeah, I'm going to buy that. We'll buy it. All right. You guys go together. Something else just hatched. Let's take a look. Should also be for speed. It is. And it has a 30, which is nice. Let's take another look here for Dittos. 26. 31, 31, 31, 31, 3. Yeah, 25. Yeah, buy it. Fine. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. Alright, once these pop out, things are actually going to start coming together. Things are going to actually start coming together. We can stop buying Rotoms, I think, for a little while now. And, churn out some end product Rotoms, I think, finally. Yeah, by the looks of it. Again, still hoping for nature. Pulling nature on that is so good, if we can. Pulling nature on these is going to be so good. Defense. And special defense. Looks good. Read it. Okay. Alright, it is time to wait a couple of minutes. Because we're getting ahead of ourselves. My brain's starting to hurt. I'm actually just going to quickly fill up my water and then we'll continue. Be right back. Literally 2 seconds. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Perfect timing, too, on the hatches. That is perfect timing. Okay, so. Let's continue, and let's finish this up, man. Let's finish this up. That was a perfect water break. A little bit re-energized now. Did not pull nature. That's fine. Don't care. Bro, these are all... Yeah, these are the ones I did earlier that didn't have speed. Whoops. I'm getting full here 3 times. Oh, man. I need the speed ones to come out. I need the speed ones to come out, man. Alright, we gotta wait a little longer before I start, and then we're gonna do all these together. And then, finish up those last 4. So, in the meantime... What to do in the meantime? Let's check the bag. What do we got in the bag over here? I didn't check the price for red envelopes. I doubt they've moved at all. I doubt they've moved at all, if I'm being honest. What are these? 25? Wait. Oh, 24s. 23s. Man, we've put so much money into investments. I want to know how much this is all worth. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's got to be worth like tens of millions, no? So that's good at least. Okay, you know what I also didn't check on? I want to check on this market. Whoops, hit caps lock. Fresh cut? Thank you, man. I actually need to go get a haircut because I think it's kind of long. But I appreciate that. What's up, dude? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Let's check for this. How much is this? 170. It has 0. It's pretty bad. This one's pretty good at 100 or 245. This one's very good at 320. Okay. And then if I look at Blastoise, you have Water Spout, don't you? Oh, you don't need HA. This is why. Boom. Cheap. These are so cheap. Okay, I'm glad I'm not breeding Blastoises right now. That's not the play. Okay. Charizard might be decent, low-key. I don't know if... Again, I don't really want to switch gears that much. I think maybe we'll come back to that another time. Breeding Charizards. Also, not bad. Also not bad. Yeah, because I just made a new one over here, right? Yeah, this one's pretty sweet. Oh, but I didn't ability patch it. I don't know why. Oh, wait. Are you to sell? Hold on. Or I should check... I should do it this way. Charizard. No. This is my Charizard. Okay. Fair enough. And then, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's pull these guys out and let's actually make some progress now on the Rotoms. I mean, we haven't been making progress. It's just been in the background. Okay, sweet. You guys are both... Yeah, good. Perfect. Okay. So come over here. And let's figure this out. I'm going to move you all down. 1. Let's clean this up. Okay, you guys have speed. Who else has speed? Let's turn that off. You have speed. Okay, so we have 3 with 31 speed and then 2 that need it, which is fine. And I don't think it matters which one we do, right? They're all 28, and they're all the same. Yeah. Interesting, they're hella cheap. People might just be fully liquidating for Shiny War. That's interesting as well. That's interesting as well. It's an interesting idea. We were talking about the market earlier. It is in shambles. It is in shambles. The Christmas mystery boxes are the only ones that are doing well. Every other investment is bad. Or just like flatlined. And then hidden ability drillbers dropped 50% since the end of Lunar New Year, which is tragic. Which I'm heavily invested in. Oh, you know what I forgot to check on, actually? I totally forgot to check on this. Oh, I actually... Okay, wait, hold on. I'm glad I just remembered this. Hold on, I am also slightly invested into these. How much is this? Okay. I'm pretty sure that came down in price, but it's still, like, egregiously high. And then how much for one that's perfect? 900k. And if you don't have hidden ability. Okay. Okay. How many of these do I have lying around? Not that many left. Right. Oh, I don't have, like, any left, bro. You're not even hidden. Oh, you are hidden ability. Okay, wait. So I have oh, this is my perfect one that I made for myself. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. To breed for profit. So we'll do that another time. Not right now, because we're focusing on Rotoms. I'm getting distracted. I'm missing my full cash stack of 200 mil into Kanto Friends Alphas when they were 1.5 mil. Now they're 4 mil. Sheesh, bro. You're doing well. Well played. Oh, you know what, though? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, let's do the 29s together, because I might as well, right? And then the 28s together. So, perfect. Let's do these 3, and then we'll be able to finish 3 by the end of the stream, which is good. Can potentially sell them off, too, if the price is right. If not, we'll wait. I'm fine with that, too. Special defense. And speed. Boom. Perfect. Again, rolling nature here is massive. Would love to see that happen. That would be like 300k bonus. Let's do these together now. That's going to be special attack and speed. Boom, boom. Sweet. And the last one. Sorry, I have a few. Love your YouTube vids. Appreciate you. From Shiny Slideshow. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, man, for the positivity. I got such a warm reception coming back into PokeMMO. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you for that. Yeah, I hope you're doing well in the PokeMMO off-season. Kind of the time to stack up your cash, if you can, in preparation for the next event season. Or Shiny Wars, if that's what you enjoy. I will not be participating in Shiny Wars. I'm, like, notoriously not a Shiny Hunter. But I wish you guys all the best of luck for that. Okay, let's take a look now. So we have 3 coming out. 4 times coming out. And we have 4 ready. Love it. Okay, let's make sure we make the timid one, because we have so many comms. Actually, we have... Yeah, okay. So yeah, let's make sure we make... Okay, so we'll make 3, 1 comm left over, and then we have common, bold, and we're still hoping to pull modest on one of these, and then these 2 are both needing speed for next time we do Rotoms. So we made a ton of progress through the Rotom box, actually. Made a ton of progress through it. We have all these leftover Dittos that I just don't know what to do with. Just don't know what to do with these guys. I could have used these, actually, on some of the... Okay, let's move these, because these are actually good. Yeah, and so is this one. These Dittos are actually good, so let's keep those around. So are you. Wait, are all these high HP? Oh, these are all... No. Oh, there's only... Okay. There's only this one that's useless. Well, no, it's just high SPDF. Okay, never mind. We can put these back how they were. You have nature. You guys are all high HP. 1 extra stat, and then you're high SPDF. Put you there. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. A little bit of time to wait on the hatches here. 3 minutes. And then we'll finish Rotoms. So, in the meantime, you know what? Something I don't do that often, which I'm just kind of curious about. I'm going to go back to Route 1 and see if there's new players. Just curious. Because I know during event season there was tons of people on Route 1. I'm just curious. I want to see if I can see anybody. Yeah, let's go back to Pallet Town. Should be on Yeah, okay. Let's change channel to 1. Yeah, there's a ton of people here. So look at that, man. Game is thriving. Look at all the people here. Look at all the new players in Pallet Town. This is, like, this is cool. This is cool. There's so many people just going to get their first Pokemon. This is so cool. And at Viridian City. Yep, bunch of people running around with Charmanders. Definitely the most popular starter. My favorite. Very cool. We got a Charmeleon over here flexing. Bunch of people catch up. I mean, this is cool. This is cool, man. So every day, more and more people find this game. See if there's anyone at the gym. I'm sure we'll find people here at the gym. Yep, Charmeleon's running around, Bulbasaur, yeah. It's cool. Yeah, so new players are still joining the game every day. I don't know. I just think it's interesting because this is like the most dead PokeMMO will be like all year, right? Like we're in the peak of the offseason. We've been talking about this. Event season's been done for a little while. A lot of the hype has died down. Shiny Wars hasn't started yet. It's just like, yeah, a lot of time until Halloween again, you know? Anyway, that was interesting. I'm glad we just checked on that. I was curious. Let's go back to Hoenn, though. Finish the breeds. Wrap this up, man. We've been breeding for a while. I want to wrap this up. We have made a ton of money, though, breeding today. So I'm happy with that, at least. But got a lot of work left to do. I'm assuming we don't have to EV train these either. I don't know. We'll take a look at that after. After we finish, which will be in like 5 minutes. These are about to hatch. And then we'll put them back in, and then we have 5 minutes to wait, and then we're done. So pretty successful day on PokeMMO, man. Pretty successful day. Finished up our trainer rerun, went over the raid changes. And yeah, I don't know. Just made a little bit of money here at the end. It was nice. And just, yeah, just keeping up to date with what's going on in PokeMMO, you know? That's been nice. We don't have any 29s here, do we? No. Let's do the 29 with the timid one. I would like to pull that. That would be nice. And then you guys just go with the comms. Doesn't matter which one, right? How did this happen? 31 attack? Holy choke. You might have to get sold, actually. Dude, how did that happen? Holy choke. Let's sell this one right now. I don't want to deal with this anymore. That's a huge mistake. That is actually a huge mistake. How much? 94k, but mine is in the wrong stat. Sell mine for like 70k. Just get rid of it. I just want my money back. This is the correct one, right? Yeah. Alright, well, whoops. Can you quickly repeat what changed for raids? Yeah, sure. Hold on, let me throw these guys in, and then I'll do that while we're waiting for the hatch. For sure. I'm actually getting... Me and Negative FX are about to run the updated Meloetta strat. If anyone else wants to hop in. He's going to take P4, I'm going to take P3. If anyone wants to jump in on P1 or 2. Feel free. I need to buy more braces as well. Perfect. Good. Next up. Yeah, I need to buy more special defense. Okay, let's just go do that really quick. And then I'll go over that in 1 second. Alright, let's finish these guys. It's been a long time coming for this stream. Boom, boom. 31. An Everstone. Perfect. And the last one here, I think is the exact same. Yeah. Spadef. Timid. No, sorry. Special attack. And Everstone. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Sweet. So while we're waiting for those to hatch, we'll go over the raids again. So yeah. So, very cool stuff. Here we go. So yeah, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do with negative sometime soon. No rush. I'm not fucking rushing on building the team. That's for sure. I'm just going to say that. But yeah, if anyone wants to jump in, this is the new strategy. Meloetta, 6-star, Starfall, version 2. This is linked on the Raiden Discord. Translated from the Chinese community. And according to the strategy, I don't know because I haven't tested it. According to the strategy, this is a theoretical reset, which means it's like never going to happen, so we can ignore it. And then there's resets on turn 3. And that's it. And if you guys know about Meloetta, that's insane. Resets only on turn 3, that's it. And then also, though, sadly, there's a slight chance that the boss lives on 0.1%, even on a good run, and you lose. So, resets on turn 3, and then can gets, I mean, very unlikely, right? You know what I mean? Like, very unlikely. 1.7% or minus 1.7% to 0.1%. Much more likely that you don't get this, but it's, I should mention it. So, yeah, really cool. Turn 3... potential reset, and then even if everything goes right, potentially lose anyway. But this is the most consistent I've ever seen Meloetta. What positions are y'all missing? I can check it out. Yeah, so he's gonna take P4. He's gonna take P4, and I'm gonna take P3. So if you want to run P1 or P2, let me know. That would be great. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Still using Slowbro, still using Reuniclus, still using Musharna, still using a Scavalier. I actually think I have a Scavalier. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool. Then there is this, which is new for Cabalion, which is very cool. I would like to test out myself. Shout out Jedge Guns, I believe. Yep. And the Council, T-Fastest, Chaz, and All Day. Shout out to those people. Very cool. I was kind of waiting to see a better Cabalion strat. So, here we go. Fun strat, figure out all speed ties, turn 5 or whatever, turn Crawdons, and a Scavaliers come out for this. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool. I'm very excited to try this out for myself. Also, just happy to see Meloetta in a better place than it has been since release, really. So, that's exciting. Yeah, I'm very excited about this as well. Cabalion becoming more consistent. I believe this is a guaranteed win. This is also linked in the Raiden Discord. I believe this is a guaranteed win. Yeah, there's no mention of resetting, just like notes to keep in mind. So that's very cool. And then there's this for Terrakion, which I went over last stream I did on PokeMMO, which is still a while ago, which is also a guaranteed win for Terrakion, which again is insane. For Terrakion. Drake Lewis says he's down to run it as well. Yo, sounds good, guys. That's awesome. Yeah, just say... Yeah, just let me know how that's going in the Discord. We just communicate so that everyone makes everything on time. I want to make sure I'm not behind as well, because I know Negative said he was going to make the team like today. But I'm like, I'm not doing that. But I'll make sure I'm making it in a timely fashion. Anyway, this is cool. This is very, very cool, actually. Terrakion was brutal. If you guys ever did the Terrakion raid before this strategy, you would know it was brutal. So this is a guaranteed win, which is just sick. It goes down to minus 6%. This is sick. This is sick. Next up, Bird Up. We've talked about this a lot on the channel. 3.0, I believe, so it's slightly updated. I think it's the Toxicroak, I believe. Oh, no, there's an Illimize here as well, which is new. For Charm. Interesting. So slight differences, but very similar. You're going to make PT? Okay, sounds good. I think Creselia's been the same for a long time. Shout out Kadoys. This is a fantastic strategy. I made a video on this when it came out. Beautiful, beautiful raid. Shown it off recently as well. There's been some changes, but nothing in a while. I know he's been like tweaking EVs and stuff and trying to make accessibility changes and tweaks, but it's been like the same for like ever. Slight changes. Oh yeah, like this is new. Relum is new. I'm sure you can use anything. You're just clicking safeguard. Yeah, this used to be in Ninetales. This used to be other things. So, yeah, and this is fine. Anyway, next up, we got this. I'm actually very excited for because Heatran is like one of. I think it's fair to say it's the best. I think that's fair. Heatran's the best, like, legendary Pokemon to get. You know what I mean? Out of the 6-star range, I think that's a fair thing to say. And it's been neglected for a while. The dig strategy, the OG dig strategy, and the rain strategy are both, to my knowledge, kind of bad. Just being honest. And this, I believe, as well, is also a guaranteed win. I believe. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is a guaranteed win, which is crazy. Very, very cool that it's got an update. Again, shout out to all these people that are involved in this, which is the council, which I don't really know exactly who that is. Shout out these people. Oh, it was by the Chinese community. Yeah, brought to you by the council. All day we're seeing it again. Shout out to those people. Good work. Somewhat similar to what we've seen from, like, OG dig strategy, but still different. I believe it's a guaranteed win. We go to the turn by turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed win. I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Hold on, wait. And this doesn't matter on ads, right? You don't have to reset for ads, I'm pretty sure, or what? Reset the ad is not Charizard or Magmar. Okay, so it gives you a chance. Before it was you had to have Magmar, now it's you can have Charizard or Magmar. Okay. Basically, we have been trying to make the IVs and Natures as low as possible, so the teams cost around 200k to make. Right. That makes sense, yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about Crystal. I think you just mean raids in general. I know people try to do that, but I know Kadoiz has been working on that since he posted this strategy. Like, I remember running the original Three Musketeers strategy when that came out, and since then it's always been slightly different. Like, you need to slightly change stuff around, but it's for accessibility. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, the old stuff still works. It's just, this should be the easiest team for everyone to make, like the easiest rendition of the team, which is cool that people are still working to optimize the strategy, if not for like a faster win or a more guaranteed win for a cheaper team. Is cool to see. So that's cool. But I'm very excited about this Heatran team. I've been really annoyed doing Heatran. Like, it's just not good. Look, again, shout out to all of the original people for solving it. It was like the first 6-star raid, so that's just like an achievement of itself to all the people involved in solving it. But I'm pretty sure this one's just like way better. So I'm excited to try this out. But yeah, that's the update on the raids pretty much. Actually, a lot of changes. Meloetta, Cabalion, Terrakion, Bird Up, slight change. Cresselia, slight changes for optimization. And then Heatran is a pretty big change. Well, again, very similar team, but like changing the strategies. Cool. That's it, right? Heatran, Cress, Mel. No, yeah, Heatran, Cress, Mel, Cabalion, yeah. And then we're still waiting on news. Yeah, all the legendary raids, yeah. Still waiting on news for Keldeo. Right? Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. If you guys know anything about Keldeo or any other info on the raids, let me know. Love talking about that stuff. Adam Rant says, hey, Crestrat, change due to mechanic chances. Skill swap nerf, for example. Or mechanic changes. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. So some slight alterations there. But again, like, it's essentially been the same since it was released. Three Musketeer strategy. Okay. Very cool stuff, though. Happy to show that off. Most of those, I didn't see the dig. I didn't see the updated Heatran strategy in the Raid Den Discord. Everything else is linked there. The Heatran strategy is linked in general of my Discord, I think. So, if you wanted to check it out. Alright, anyway. Nice. We finished. Hell yeah. Okay. We can finally sell this shit off, man. This has been a long time coming. We have 5 to sell. I'm going to keep some, though. I'm going to keep the best one of each nature. So I'm going to keep this Timid one. This is the best of the Timid nature. And I'll keep one of the comms. I think all the comms are the same. Oh, 29. Okay, we'll take this one. So we're going to keep these 2. We'll sell these 3. I think these are all calm. No, one's timid, which is good. Let's start with selling this one. This is probably going to be the hardest one to price check. So let's start selling off these Rotoms, fellas. Have some money start flowing back in. I think we're just gonna sell them. Someone was saying earlier that the Rotom market is like not good right now, but I don't know if that's true. So let's check like this for calm. Okay, there's nothing. It's 500k. Bold. 350 or 380, I mean. Okay, so we should maybe like 400k we can let this go for. Oh, this is timid. Sorry, let me just check timid then. What am I doing? Yeah, 400k, but this one's better than mine. So yeah, like yeah, we can go like 389. I think this will get bought. This is a good price. Oh, it is 26. Yeah, 379. We'll go 379 on it. Sell this off for 379. I'm pretty confident that this is going to sell. Even though it's slightly cheaper than the, you know what I mean? I'm pretty confident that this is going to sell. So let's list it. Bang. And then we have 2 of these, which are the exact same. So let's adjust for that. Let's take these up. Leave them. Yeah, it's fine. And then change this to calm. It's 515, which I think is more expensive than it should be. So I'll probably go 479 on this too. Sell this off. For, you know what we'll do actually? We'll go 469 on this. No, we'll go 470. No. We'll go 474.9. 474.999. Bang. That's the price. And we'll just sell one for now. We'll sell the other one later. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Sorry, isn't Keldeo the King of the Hill legendary for Unova? Is it still or is it not anymore? I can't remember. Did they remove it from being King of the Hill? I know it was. It might still be. I'm not sure. It's coming though as a raid. The reason we know that is because there is a instance in Unova which is a mystery, and there is a inactive raid den where Keldeo normally would be encountered in game. I'm pretty sure. So it's Keldeo's coming as a 6-star raid. And also all the Swords of Justice were just added. So Keldeo's coming. It might still be King of the Hill until they get the raid out. They did remove it, yeah. So yeah, they already removed it. So yeah. So the fact that it's removed from King of the Hill, there is a mystery instance in Unova, and there's an inactive raid den where Keldeo normally spawns in the game. And we just had all the Swords of Justice added. Keldeo's coming as a 6-star raid. It's more of a question of when, not if. But that's beyond that. I don't know anything else. I just know that it is coming. That's why we know it's coming, and I don't know when. Or anything really that's going on with that. I don't think anyone does, I would guess. I think my best guess, and what I hope to be true, is that it's coming during Shiny Wars, is what I would guess. I have a suspicion that this year's Shiny Wars, again, also a good point, because I'm also not aware of Shiny Wars, because I don't, just being honest, I just don't care. I don't care about Shiny Wars. Again, good luck to everyone that's going to participate. I'm not going to. I don't really care. However, I have a suspicion that this year's Shiny Wars will be a bigger event than just Shiny Wars, and that Keldeo, the Keldeo raid, will be a part of it. That's what I think is going to happen. That's just speculation. There's really no reason for me to think that beyond just like my experiences with the game, and it feels like that is what's coming, especially with the fact that Keldeo has been delayed for this long with no clear sign of when it's coming. And I would guess that the raid is done. I would guess that they have finished designing the Keldeo raid. I would guess it's been done for a little bit now as well. So it's more so of when they want to release it. And that seems to me like it's just the next event. The next event is Shiny Wars. It's not really usually considered in terms of like event season. But I think we're missing an event in the summer. I think the Shiny Wars is already in the summer. So I think Shiny Wars this year will be bigger than just Shiny Wars. So yeah, that's exciting. I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's true or not, but in my mind, it makes sense that Keldeo comes out during Shiny Wars. Might not, but if it doesn't, I don't know when it's coming out next. Like, what? Like, they're going to make us wait all the way for Halloween? I would think that that's unlikely. Not impossible, but I think that they want to get it out sooner rather than later, and I think it's done. So I think it's coming during Shiny Wars. Okay, so we have sold, or not sold, but we've listed a good bit of money, which would cover the cost of breeding today, which is good. So yeah, we had a successful day of breeding. We had a successful day of breeding for profit today, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say. We were left over with these 2 incredible rotoms, which I will be keeping for myself. We sold enough to cover the costs, and we also have this guy hanging out and a bunch of very good rotoms as well to finish up. And then we'll be done. And then I also want a modest one, though. So yeah, I want a bold one, I want a timid one, I want a calm one, and I want a modest one. So I will keep this bold one, and I will have to make a modest one, and then we'll have 4 rotoms of all of the natures you would ever want. And then I don't need to breed rotoms anymore, and we can move on to something else. So that's exciting. Let's end stream with a bit of PvP randoms, see if we get lucky, huh? Let's roll the dice here, see if we can get lucky on some PvP randoms. Fingers crossed, eh? We'll finish up with that. But yeah, pretty good stream. Pretty happy about it. Shout out Negative FX for the secret shiny Charmander that he caught earlier. Congratulations to him. And yeah, pretty cool stream. Glad we went over the raid changes. Glad we're getting ready for Meloetta. And that's really, yeah, I don't know. We made some money today too. Checked on the market. I'm hoping that, I don't know what's gonna happen, boys. When is Shiny Wars? Does anyone know? Does anyone know when Shiny Wars is? Is that information released to the public? I can check as well on the forums. I don't see anything about it on the forums. But if anyone knows if it's confirmed coming at a certain date, please let me know. Okay. Cloyster, Zangoose, Lucario, Venusaur, Clefable, Manectric. Well, not a bad group here. Not a bad group here. Cloyster does not have Shell Smash, which is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I think last year's was delayed quite a bit for the update. Okay, interesting. I think last year's was announced in June and started in July. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for that. Because I'm trying to speculate as well about... can we just go Venusaur here? Hold on, let me just lock in. Yeah, I'm just going to go Venusaur here. No, it's probably a bad idea because it's a Psychic type too. Might have Future Sight. Is it running Psychic or Future Sight? It's a rental Pokemon, so it's probably running a bunch of horse shit. Also, can I just stay in? Not really. I can set T-Spikes and see what he does. I don't mind that. Yeah, just goes into Umbreon, okay. I was going to say, because I'm trying to speculate about sealed product prices, because we'll usually see... we usually see Mysterious Cherish Balls rise in price leading up to Shiny Wars, and then kind of dump when Shiny Wars starts. So yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to think about that because yeah, the Mysterious Balls have been underperforming, I would say. And I was just curious if they're gonna do better or not. And I don't know. Okay, he's boosting defense. Yeah, that's not good. So, okay, dude, I hate Umbreon so much. I actually do. Umbreon might be like one of my most hated Pokemon. We have Lucario. Don't miss your Focus Blast, right? I mean, that's our best bet, I think. Yikes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping Mysterious Balls get a nice bump. They might not. We'll see. This is something also I've been talking about for a while, and I don't know if we're like I don't know how this is gonna work out or not. But this idea of like, even though every year the mysterious balls are different, like you have like the 2025, 2024, etc. Right? We didn't miss, thank God. Good job, Lucario. More total mysterious balls are added to the game in general. You know what I mean? So I would guess that the supply of mysterious balls, it increases faster than like the demand consumes them, is what I would guess. I'm choice scarfed into Focus Blast. And there's probably an EQ coming. Let's go Clef. So yeah, I'm wondering if mysterious balls will perform worse and worse every year is kind of what I'm getting at. Because even though like they're different, like they're still mysterious balls. They still have the same function of having an increased shiny chance, and you can get like hidden abilities, you can get alphas and stuff. And some of the Pokemon are similar, I think, as well. Anyway, let's just soft boil. Oh, that's horrifying. That is actually really scary. Okay. That's not good. We can try to burn it with a flamethrower, which is probably a terrible idea. What else do we got here? I mean, I can go back into Cloyster. With an Icicle Spear. Might be a good idea, actually. Might be a good idea. Yeah, I think that's my... I mean, I have Manectric. I have Choice Scarf Manectric with Thunderbolt. Okay. That's the play. Don't click EQ. Sweet. Should be faster here, I think. If you have a ground type, good for you. Yeah, good. Good. Okay. Alright, we're winning. We're winning. I think we got two huge threats on his team actually already, which is fantastic for me. Again, it should be faster. I think I might just go out with a Thunderbolt. Unless I want to keep this for Slowbro low-key, which actually is a good idea. Let's keep this around for Slowbro. And we can go into Lucario here. Should be a good play. Okay, U-turns out. We'll see what he comes in with. Infernape. Okay. Leftovers Infernape? Bro, what are these teams that they're handing out? Okay. Fine. What if I just go into Clef? Yeah. Yeah. And it's special. I can get away with a Calm Mind. Any forfeits. Okay, GG. GG. Okay, we'll take that. So, I think that's stream, boys. Went over a lot. Been live for 2 hours, 45 minutes. Pretty good stream. Thanks, everyone, for the warm reception back into PokeMMO. I actually really appreciate that. And, yeah, hopefully we'll get out that Meloetta raid stream for you guys soon. I'm actually leaving my PC behind for the summer in 11 days. I will still make YouTube videos for my laptop, but yeah, there's a couple things that I want to like wrap up with while I still have access to my PC, but I will be leaving it behind for the summer, because I'm moving to a different state for the summer. But yeah, we'll keep up with the uploads with the uploads on YouTube. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream for the whole summer, which honestly kind of sucks for the channel, just being real. I could bring, you know what? It's not impossible for me to bring my PC. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Either way, I want to get as much done with the PC here and now while I still can. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the warm reception in chat. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is. Good night to y'all.